Bless you, bless you, bless you. This is Pastor Edem Adom once again, coming to you from Kingsdia. We want to continue from where we left off the last time. We spoke about the mark of the beast, and we say it is not a literal mark, it's a mindset. On your hand, it's your strength, the way you train. So let's jump to Revelation chapter 14, verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion. Anytime you see Zion, it means the church has come to a place of maturity. The only thing we have at the end of the age is our maturity. That's what will sustain us. And with him, 144,000, having his father's name written on their foreheads. Okay, so with this one, just keep this one. Having the father's name written on their foreheads. If you are waiting for a beast to come and put the mark or his name or the number of his name on your forehead or on your hand. Now, this verse is telling us that you are going to have the mark of the Father on your forehead. Why don't you focus on this one? The mark of your Father, the Father's name, you have the Father's name on your forehead. The forehead, remember, is symbolic of the mindset. It only means that believers they are conformed, their spirit is conformed with the Spirit of God. They think the way their Father thinks. You think like your Father. It will not be your will, but your Father's will. It is at this point when you have the mindset of the Father. The Bible said, let this mind be in you as it was in Christ. If you and Christ are of the same family, you have to have his mindset because he is your template, your model, the way, the one you follow. So that the Father's name on your forehead, you not only have his name, you must have his mindset. That's where Jesus can say, not my will, but your will. There's a place of maturity. So all born again people are marked, but we don't see the mark on their forehead. In the same way, it is not a chip. It is not a vaccine injection. It is not a demon or some caricature coming to put a mark on your forehead. It's a system designed to control you. By the Father's name, we have a genealogy. We are born of God. We must have the mind of God. This is what he's teaching us. If you go to Revelation chapter 7, verse 1, and after these things, I saw four angels standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. Glory. Now, God is marking his people, but it is not a literal mark. Let them have the mind of God. Let them be structured and think like God. Let them behave like God. So that if they behave like God, when they are tempted, they can overcome. Jesus was tempted. He overcame because he was matured. The devil cannot tempt you when you are in the spirit. The only thing he has is your soul. Because your soul is between your spirit and your flesh. So that when he captures your soul, he directs your soul to feed your flesh. So that when you walk in maturity, he doesn't come. He comes only when there is weakness. And one of the weaknesses is what? Ignorance. So that when you go to God's court for stealing a fowl, you cannot say to the judge, I didn't know there was a law that could convict me. Ignorance is a killer. You must know that your mind is structured to behave like that of God, so that the devil comes when he doesn't find any weakness like ignorance, like hunger. And Jesus fasted 40 days before he came. He has nothing on you. We need to mature so that we cannot be swayed away from the family of God. The devil took him to a high mountain, to the top of the temple, and the devil quoted scriptures. It doesn't matter the number of scriptures you quote. Your mind must be the mind of God. When you are confronted with a situation, it is not the scriptures you quote. If you know the family you belong and the mind you have, do you know you have been sealed with the name of the Father? You're quoting scriptures that don't scare the devil, because the devil himself can quote scriptures. So he said he has, don't hurt any of them until we have marked them on their foreheads. And then these are, they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. 144,000 is not a literal number. Some denominations say they are the 144,000. It's an error. It is inaccurate, because that denomination, the numbers are more than 144,000. It means that who is going to count? Who is going to select? Is it the pastor? No. This is symbolic of how God builds a multiple of 12, because it continues by saying that 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel, 12 tribes, of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000. God builds by the number 12. That's an apostolic number. That's a symbol of the church. And he starts from Judah, but Judah was not the firstborn. Reuben was the firstborn. Why? You have been translated from the Adamic nature, the earthly nature, the fleshly nature, into the Christ-like nature. And the family of God are those who are not in Adam, but in the last Adam, the Christ, the Son who had overcome the devil. When you are in the one who has overcome the devil, you have already overcome. And that Son, Christ, came from the Lion of the tribe of Judah. So it is now a spiritual family of Judah, not the family of Adam. And it goes on to say the tribe of Reuben, 12,000 and all that. So what we are saying is that you are sealed, you are marked. God bless you.